Hello everyone, it's Ben from the show to give you a new film review today, and it's a new film starring Zendaya, Challenges. Zendaya is Tashi Duncan, who is a tennis prodigy who is got deals coming out the wazoo, and she is like a young up and comer, where she is literally the talk of the town with deals with Adidas and stuff like that. And she takes while she's playing in the US Open Juniors, she sort of takes the eye of the two main double players who are played by Mike Flint as Art Donaldson and Josh O'Connor as Patrick Zelwick. They are double juniors, and they're in the US Open, and as they're watching Tashi play, they both fall in love with her. So this is a three-hander, really. There's not much cast other than these three people. So basically, they both fall in love with us whilst watching her play, and they kind of want to go out with her, and they go to the after party of the US Open, and they both try and woo her. But this film actually starts with years later with Patrick and Art facing off in a challenger event. The whole film is based around this one match, where they are playing because this film bounces backwards and forwards between the present day and working through the relationship of Tashi Duncan and Art Donaldson. So it kind of, as the tennis match is going on, it goes backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards. It's not hard to follow the film, but I do believe it makes it really easy to follow the story. Like, you know what's going to happen because you can tell with the characters that none of them are likable. You start rooting for Art, but then you realise he's trying to get Patrick and Tashi to break up, so because he wants to go with Tashi. So it's it's a good film as a story, but you're not rooting for any particular couple to come out on top. Zendaya Tashi Duncan is literally out for what she can get. She wants to be the best. She is the best, and basically she is coaching Art because she has an injury that makes her retire at a junior level. So she kind of goes out with Art to be his coach. So he's literally playing them both off each other. They literally have the world at their feet. They have, as a couple, they have deals for cars, a foundation, but all she cares about is tennis. And because Art is going through some confidence issues, even though he has won Grand Slams in his career, he's going through some confidence issues that she wants to help him through. But as a character only for herself. So this is a good film because during the tennis match that this film is based around, there are some really good shots with the camera with like it's almost like VR, and then you're playing as Art, and then you're playing as Patrick, and the ball and the camera is the ball, so it's literally zooming backwards and forwards, and sometimes the ball, you can see the ball and it's literally going from side to side. And there's one shot which I really liked, as if they were both standing on glass and you were looking up from beneath up at them. So there really is some very good choice of camera work, which you don't often see because you don't often get a chance to use it in a tennis setting. So there are some really good choice of cinematography and camera choice. So that's what the film has going for it. And the story is, you kind of know, I'd say 20 minutes in, that Zendaya is only out, that Tashi Duncan is only out for what Tashi wants, and she has no feeling at all. Art and Tashi in present day have a daughter, but she's not lovable and only cares for what she wants. And she is literally playing Patrick and Art against each other, with her in the middle, controlling both. And that's what I mean. There's no happy ending because even if there is, happy ending, you don't care. You're only going to like this film if A, you really like tennis, B, you want to review the film and you're a film buff and just go and see everything, and C, you like Zendaya and you want to see him in a adult role that isn't just a damsel in distress, from um, Dune and the Spider-Man movies, because this is a breakout role for Zendaya, but the film, it's cold. It's classed as a comedy, but it really isn't. Um, it's a comedy romance, but it's not funny. It's just the art to win at all costs. Um, and it's not likable. The camera work is good. All three of the main cast act incredibly well. Zendaya pulls out one of the performances of her career, and Mike and Josh O'Connor and Fist play, the characters really well. But as a whole, none of them are likable. You're not rooting for Patrick over Art at all. You don't really care about either of them. Art and Tashi have got all they could ever want in life, but Tashi just wants to be on top no matter what. Art is kind of losing confidence because he doesn't want to play anymore, and Patrick is still toiling away in the challenges because he hasn't got enough money to make ends meet, because he's looking at Art on what he had with Tashi and just wasting away, thinking what could it be. So really, nobody is likable and nobody really wins here. It's just a story, a film with no likable outcome. I mean, for the viewer, you could say, well, if you're in a relationship or something and you know, are thinking about life and watching these characters go through it, and you could work out, if you're in the same situation, whether you're thinking of cheating or changing partner or whatever. But other than that, it's just a story that really you're thinking, really you can see the end coming. As the tennis match that you keep going back to, you can see the end coming from about 50 minutes in. So you can see the end coming, and and that's it really. Once you see the end coming, you're like, I'm just waiting for it to end now. And the thing is, Tashi doesn't really get her comeuppance, so because you don't really see what happens in the end, the film just ends. So I like it on a technical level, but the story is complicated but simple, but in a dog eat dog world. But for people going to watch the movie, I don't particularly think you're going to get much out of it. So that's been my review of Challenges. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye!